What is up, friends? It is Coach Abby and we are back with another video. And today we are unpacking the 3 biggest nutrition mistakes that nurses make. That's hard to say. Let's get into it. And if you're new here, I'm Coach Abby, and just a few years back, I was working night shifts in the ER and I really found out how hard it was, and I had a lot of trouble navigating my own fitness journey, so now I help other nurses navigate theirs. Mistake number 1 is under eating. And that sounds surprising, right? Because you usually think maybe I'm overeating if I'm gaining weight or I can't lose the weight. But the truth is that nurses are chronically under eating. During their shifts, they go long periods of time without eating, not getting many breaks in, just not having time to sit down and have a full meal. Or if you're working night shifts, you might not even have the hunger to even eat. And what's going to happen when you're not getting enough nutrients in? Your metabolism is going to slow down. This means that you used to be able to eat maybe 2,000 calories a day and you would maintain your weight. But now you're eating way under that and you're gaining weight. So what's going on here? Your metabolism has slowed down because you're under eating. Also, under eating leads to heavy cravings. So if you're having high cravings, this could be why. Your body is just asking for more nutrients, and sometimes it does that by craving salty foods, craving chocolate and sweets. Mistake number 2 is not eating balanced meals. So what do I mean by this? So common for nurses to just grab a bag of chips, grab some pretzels, or maybe just a yogurt. But the thing is, you need to have a balanced meal in order to be satiated, in order to have enough protein to promote fat loss and build lean muscle mass, have good energy, and to stay full between your meals. So in order to do this, you need a balanced plate that's gonna have proteins, carbs, fats, and fiber. And it's also important to include micronutrients in the mix too, so having berries, veggies, things of that nature, which usually have fiber too. So you can kind of get 2 for 1 with that. So instead of just having the pretzels, take the pretzels, pair them with a Greek yogurt, maybe some peanut butter or some nuts or something to add some fat, and then you have a well-balanced snack versus just naked snacking. Mistake number 3 is trying to follow a strict diet or strict meal plan. Maybe you make the chicken and rice, you bring it to work, and then that's the last thing you want to eat. Maybe you don't even eat it. Maybe you throw it out. Key to having longevity on your fitness journey, especially as a nurse, is eating foods you love. So instead of getting on a restrictive meal plan, find foods that you love. Go on Pinterest, find something that's high protein, a good source of carbs, whole foods, fiber, and you're gonna be in a really good spot. And when you actually start eating foods you love, it's gonna be so much easier to stick to, and then you're not gonna give into the break room cravings at work or DoorDash or getting food from the calf. That might not be the best option. Pick foods you enjoy and pack your meals for work. Number 4, I think this is a bonus. I don't think I said I'm doing 4, but we're gonna go with 4. One of the biggest mistakes I see nurses making, I'm gonna lump this into the nutrition mix, is dehydration. I would bet that over 90% of nurses, maybe even higher than that, are dehydrated during their shifts. They're chronically dehydrated. You know what happens when you're dehydrated? Your organs don't function properly, as you probably know. But not just that, you're gonna notice things outwardly, like cravings, metabolism slows down, getting muscle cramps. But when you're trying to lose weight, it's gonna make it very difficult if you're dehydrated. So make sure to have some electrolytes during your shift, whether you want some coconut water, you want to include an electrolyte packet. This is going to help defeat cravings, keep you energized and fueled. So you're not going to have to turn to sweets or another cup of coffee when you have low energy. So hydrate like it's your job. I hope you enjoyed these tips. I hope you can implement them. And I'm gonna leave links in the description for other free resources that you can grab. And if you're still sitting there spinning your wheels and you're trying to figure out a plan that works for you, your schedule as a nurse, then you can just click the link in the description to apply for coaching within our program. We work with hundreds of nurses, night shift, day shift, rotating, to really find a nutrition plan, a workout plan that's gonna work with your schedule seamlessly. So you can lose the weight and feel your best inside and outside of work. If you have any questions, you can throw them in the comments or you can find me on Instagram. Bye guys.